long time no fleas. I'm back again. About to run it back. You know the way my ass looks in these jeans, I'm about to throw it back. I think I talked to everyone last time I played this.
Well...
Oh, I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked. I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small... Yeah, I definitely read all this. I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down. When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altaberry with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come. Should I call it a night? Well, yes.
Good night.
So, I did... Rest well. Thanks, Galaga. I did go back, because last time I chose to, like, go on a walk with Stroll or something, and I thought there would be yaoi, but they made it very platonic. So I'm like, well, if it's not going to be yaoi subtext, I'm not going to do it. I left Stroll behind, I reset, and I did it with Juna instead. I must say, I am sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Brawlhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Wow, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you've said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner. Hi, Diva. Hi, Ivangard. OMG, is that Arena Sawayama shirt? It is. It is. It's from her Hold the Girl tour, so it's not from, you know, the era that people actually fucked with her. This is when people started thinking she was corny. This is circa, like, this hell is better than you. But, I still fuck with her. I still fuck with her heavy. She's my queen. You know, if being corny is a crime, lock me the hell up. But hi Diva, how are you? How have you been? Happy it's the 22nd in Australia, right? Happy Tuesday.
What have we got here?
I don't think there's anything I need to buy necessarily, but maybe there is.
What now?
You're right, I do prefer Sawayama era. Me too. Objectively, it was better. I'm still fine with the Hold the Girl era. She was having fun. She moved to LA. She was having some good old-fashioned fun, and we like that for her. We love that for her. Like, do what you gotta do. I guess I'll buy this. I'll buy these things, even though I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
They're just like objectively good, so I'll do it for now. Ooh, wanna rock with Shumi.
Alright then.
Okay, where am I going? Sandy Coast. Oh yeah,
Let's go.
I'm leaving now. So last time I played this, I tried to get an MLM romance going, and then I got rejected or friend zoned pretty much. So now we're converting to heterosexuality. Like, conversion therapy works. It worked on me, and it will work on everyone.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh?
Pockets full.
Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
Let me find out y'all robbed some people.
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think?
He could make a killing, like, selling dupes on the black market.
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to
You should
Altaberry,
not be an
we'll
engineer,
pass off
you
the
should
fake to
be
Luis.
a forgery
Then
artist.
we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real Lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
They're dog boys. Maybe this one's a cat boy. I'm not even sure. But they're dog boys. They definitely heard all that.
Right. All present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
Oh. Word?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Buckland was very specific.
Oh, he was trolling down.
I
He made her
wouldn't
look
believe everything
crazy.
he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them, too.
Literally, who did she...
Yes.
Like, they did not tell us that
Certainly.
Hulkenberg was befriending these people. This is a tell and not... this is a tell and not a show. Hulkenberg's like, I'm so sad to be leaving. You did not talk to anyone. What are you speaking of?
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Help, I'm third wheeling on Roblox. Oh my god, Roblox is a courting ritual in the modern day for Gen Z. I'm so sorry. I hope, you know, have some fun with the Roblox games, even if you can't fully enjoy. My internet is doing some insane hiccups, so I shall be lurking. Have fun, baby. Thank you so much. Enjoy lurking. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for lurking. Oh, and oh my god, I never remember to do this. Shout out Ivan Guard. Super cute, amazing streamer, great dancer, so talented. Oh, I forgot to read all that. Here's Altaberry Heights. It's quite a ways. Think we'll make it in time? Without a problem. This fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow, so the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel. So we'll have to endure 1 day of being rocked sick. Now there's a grim face if I ever saw one. Captain, for Stroll's sake, let us make haste. Full speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Ontario. Take care you don't tumble overboard now. Let's go.
With a new
Also, hi Latte1133.
the gauntlet runner at last
I hope,
departs
regardless
the
of the third
toward
wheeling,
the
you're
eastern
doing well.
side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Ontario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
I wonder. I sure wonder. A mountain region?
Indeed.
2 more days until we reach Altaberry, I think. Well, at least on this journey, we don't have to worry about that sea monster anymore. Let's cook. Increases attack, defense, hit, evasion for 3 turns for all allies. Oh my god, that is so good.
All good.
Since this is a Virga Islands recipe, I'm sure Yufa will teach you. I'll go get her. Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time. I began preparing the food alongside Yufa.
May I?
You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. Add too much and it becomes a most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious. Girl. Okay. When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and
I
affection.
want to say...
Sisyphus, let us cast it together. Naramata imau renaxio. Naramata imau renaxio. This stew, it smells so fragrant and its flavor has so many layers.
What this is?
This almighty golden stew is the secret recipe of the Mistari tribe. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Yay. I should get Madge for that. The fact that you don't get any Madge for cooking is so sick and twisted. Hey. What is this, altar? I don't remember what that does. Are my things ready?
You did it!
Harvest? Does this take time? We were able to harvest some grapefruit. Oh, yay. Okay. Hulkenberg will help me with wisdom. Is that all?
All right,
Is that all that can be done? Who's up here? Hopefully it's Yufa. I bet it's Haisme though. Oh, it's Yufa. What do you help me with? Imagination, I bet? Or tolerance?
Sisyphus, would you join me in a bit of meditation?
Imagination.
Is that...
Let me see.
What now?
How do I see... I'm trying to see, like, where's my royal virtues? I'm so far behind in tolerance and eloquence. That's bad. I think I need courage to progress the Alonzo path. So maybe I'll talk to Stroll. Maybe today will be a Stroll day. Hey Strollkins. Hey Sisyphus, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the minds as it is for our battles. Yeah, let's do it.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. I'll have a look at your blade. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
Alright.
Yay. We have to be pretty close to 5. Like, we have to be. It's been years.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers. A large reason why they are so sought after.
A large reason. Cliffshade Camp.
Indeed.
We should reach the city the day after tomorrow. I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it'll be pretty cold in Altaberry. Of course, everybody's here but Juna.
Alright then. Where to?
She in the... Oh, she is in the runner. Okay. We need our tolerance up. Hey girl, did I get any more books actually? Why are you here? A Starry Festival on the island went too bad, eh? Reminds me a bit of the bashes we used to have with the Parapus lads. Lady Juna smiled though, that was the biggest surprise. Never seen her so... Bah, never mind. Forget I said anything. No, this is Haisme. No, Juna's up front, I think. What does Haisme teach us? Tolerance?
Ah, it's you. If so, it's you.
Imagination.
If so...
Why do they all have, like, duplicative things to teach you? Like, why wouldn't it be each party member teaches you something different? Oh, if it isn't Sisyphus, I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It would sure be nice to have someone to talk to. This is imagination too. I could swear this was eloquent. Oh my god.
Alright then.
Nobody is giving me
Let's
what
go.
I need. And then the people up here are all wisdom, I'm pretty sure.
Pardon?
This is
I want to say...
imagination.
Well met.
This is wisdom. No, this is imagination.
Be well.
Is Stroll also? Oh my god, what is the point? They're trying to railroad me into getting imagination. Like, okay, whatever. I guess we'll just do it. I guess we'll just do it then. If everybody's gonna be imagination. I've only heard about the outside world from imported books and my brother's stories. I can't believe that starting today I will travel those lands myself. I never would have had the confidence to attempt such a venture on my own. I'm truly glad to have met you and everyone else, Sisyphus.
Yeah.
We're all glad to have you here with us. Yes, you've all been so incredibly kind. Our conversations have made me feel quite welcome. Speaking of which, Juna graciously gave me some advice about trips such as this one. She said, make sure you keep one eye on your wallet whenever you're in town, and never ever ever follow a stranger somewhere. Juna's kindness truly knows no end. I feel quite lucky to go on a trip with so many people watching over me. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to ask you, what were things like when you began this journey, Sisyphus? I must admit, I'm somewhat curious about the place where your mission began. It is my hope that one day, when this is all over, that I may visit it. Felt my imagination grow as Yufa and I discussed the possibilities ahead of us. Yay! That's such a huge imagination buff. That was like 6 points. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having so much fun talking with you, the time escaped me. Is it alright if we continue? Yay! Yufa and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the
Age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I've long gazed at the peaks of Montaria from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Waterbury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Luis.
Guess.
Let's keep our hopes high. I wanted a female party member so bad, but now that there are female party members, I'm like, I don't have enough female voices for all of you. There's some tall mountains on the horizon. Let's make sure all our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. What does that mean? About time we made it to the mountains. Never much minded tea and travel myself. Basilia, though, he turns green at the thought.
Actually...
Why would this not be tolerance? Why would that not be tolerant? Like, it would make so much sense for it to be tolerant. There are books now. Oh my god. Wait, there's just one book. How to walk outside the island. This appears to be a Mystari authored travelogue and guide of lands outside the island. It's been thoroughly annotated by Yufa. I've yet to start reading it. Mystari's guide to life outside the island. It must be tough for them. If I read the book, I may gain more tolerance. Yes, we will read it, but not right now, I don't think.
Alright then.
Juna's just like not here. Oh, I need to cook every day. I keep forgetting because cooking doesn't take any time. You have to cook every day. Let's make another one of these.
All good.
You know, we'll just read it. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Virga Island, told through the Mystari author's first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling, or making eye contact with unmasked people. These encapsulate some of the difficulties Mystari people face living outside the island. Yufa must have read and reread this thoroughly. The book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance.
Alright.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Come look at
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Coloradio Cliff. A bluff
Colorado?
so tremendous, it fills one's vision.
Oh
Its
my God, we're in
massive fissure
Colorado.
is said to be the
Shout out
vestige of a
Colorado.
god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation. None can say.
Oh my god, this is like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. That's Sharpedo Bluff.
Oh.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of that precipice could be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. I'd like to try jumping off of it.
On guard!
Damned ball-faced Sanctus Scullions! Yeah, oi, what's gotten into you? Oh, my, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I'm reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn!
Yes.
I'm with you there. How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and this girl's just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anyone else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom.
All right.
That's nice. I don't know why it would do that, but happy for
As
you.
for me,
Oh, then I suppose it's old Nurse's turn. I prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to all of you on a daily basis, and... rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yeah, so we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
Bombs away!
But I must scream! As always, I've drawn this place. Here. Call a rodeo cliff drawing. Yay. I'll keep Nurse's picture as a souvenir of our journey.
The gauntlet runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the gauntlet runner can provide.
Okay. Stony Camp. We should arrive in town by this time tomorrow. We've only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altaberry, well, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
Oh my.
Whatever happened to her buffing my eloquence? Like, that used to be a thing. At this pace, we'll reach Altaberry sometime tomorrow. You got the lance in the end, so I'll not deny you you've got the skills for this, but I'll still be watching you until it's in Count Luis's hands.
Hey.
The night chills are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Altaberry. And once the lance is in Lord Luis's hands, I'll be out of your hair, eh? The days really flew by. I like them. Can't you just stay with us? Can't you just stay with us? They're so fun. They're so fun. I mean, I don't like the little one as much, but the large one? No.
Well met.
It's always imagination.
Be well.
Let's just read the book. Let's just read the book. Oh my god, I thought I fucked it up, but it's okay. How to walk outside the island. Yay! This travelogue offers an introduction, yes. The section on Grand Trad contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words must go are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Trad. Doing so will greatly increase the chances of being kicked out, apparently. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance.
Alright.
Level 4? Still no. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches on, and the
And the age of a new king draws nearer. The prince kinda has split ends in that picture.
Tis nearly time.
Tis only a ways further until we reach Altaberry. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later we have to hand Dracodius over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the islands. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it.
Alright then.
Tonight we'll deliver the lance to Luis. This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming.
It's coming up.
We're finally getting close to Altaberry. Saint's Day Eve at the Opera House. There's never been a stage quite like this. Not for me, and especially not for you. It's gonna be much colder in Altaberry, you know. You're ready to lair up and keep warm, I hope. You furless tribes have to do what you can. Winter's never really phased us, you chief, I suppose. The Divine Lance, they can call it reclamation, but this Sanctus are pillaging the pagans' treasures, plain and simple. Sanctism's got nothing for us. We've got no faith in their god or their Sanctus. That's why we stand with Count Luis. Anybody else got something to say? Anybody else got something to say? I think so. Yeah. I wondered if she would have something to say, but she doesn't. So, reading the book it is. Oh, is this Wolkenberg?
Well met.
Oh, hey. Well, no. Well, no. Thank you so much for the offer, but no. It's my game. I changed my game to metaphor, right? I just got concerned. Okay, I don't know if it was before, but it is now. Shall we spend some time reading this book? Well, yes. Offers an introduction. A section detailing the small, cute animals that exist outside the island is particularly worn. Yufa must have returned to the section often, but it goes on to depict some methods mainlanders use to keep and raise animals for food. I can feel the authors and Yufa's shock through the pages. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult. Seeing their willingness to embrace other cultures and values increased my tolerance. Yay, we're level 4 now.
Tolerance.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, take up a mantle of benevolence, of which shall spur thee to aid thy people. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. Sure. So we finish the book? With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
Yay. They couldn't have given us a courage book.
Nura speaking.
This is Naris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight, but few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace.
Text, I think.
Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Murky graveyard. Nobody wanted to bring an umbrella. Whoa, these bridges are huge. 'Tis an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatland and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Ah, that makes sense, but if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated. Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the magma that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. I feel as though my wisdom has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here.
Alright.
Hey.
Something wrong, Nerys? Your face has gone blue. Perhaps this place scares you, Nerys?
My powers of imagination are more robust than most.
Why, Nerys, I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for.
Too true, too true. Before all else, I'm a delicate flower.
Well then.
Well then, shall we make a quiet departure so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off and view this with that in mind.
I'll take this with me so that I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley.
I'm not sure I understand the world building.
No reward.
There was an Annex
Their
War.
greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
There was an Annex War where this became the easternmost part of Uchronia. But who was the war against? I feel like we have not been introduced to, like,
The seat of Sanctism.
any lands beyond the
Altabury.
walls.
Truly, I never thought I would see it in person.
Animated cutscene, yes.
What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Oh, he was gagged. Sisyphus doesn't know anything about that. We decided to present Luis with Dracatius, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Charadrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortuna. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Charadrius's batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I mean, like, they're just saying in the world building, nothing bad happened to any of the Mastari people on Virga Islands. Nothing happened. They got the lance, and then they got out. But remember that the Divine Relic Hunt is something that every single candidate is doing. So we don't know what the other candidates are doing on the island. They're probably being fucking menaces, because that was the point. That was the point of what the Sanctus Church wanted this task to be.
What? Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourself.
How does he know all this? Who told him all this? How does he even know, like, Fidelia was injured?
Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
Yeah, I get Basilio.
This is where Fortin dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Luis, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course.
Her arm is going through her hair.
The rest is up to you.
Thanks, Queen.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Fortin's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully.
Oh, brother.
Understood. For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Are we really gonna do that? I mean, I guess we're gonna confront Luis tomorrow, so then we don't have to.
It seems the lance passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade?
They're not following through on their world building because her home was supposed to be destroyed regardless. Where did all the other candidates go and where did they get the relics? Weren't they all supposed to go to the islands?
I'm sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. and now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
Yeah, support Mustari-owned
I
business.
thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Oh, period. We
Indeed.
love you, Montario,
My
then.
grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Let's go.
Speaking of,
If it is Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. 'Tis called Skywood Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots.
Certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. But so cold. At least Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Well, I have to talk to everyone.
Curse that driver getting lost in the mountains and in the snow, no less. I thought I'd freeze to death.
I'm supposing the inns around here are full, too. I wonder if we'll have to go to the far side of the street.
Well met,
Some Ishkia. Is this a parapet?
We welcome you to Altabarry. Good lord, aren't you that elder candidate? Out with you. Go back to whence you came. This island is under the protectorate of the Sanctus Church. We've no shelter for heathens.
I guess we've reached some level of notoriety, haven't we? How is the Sanctus Church even mad? I forget what we did. Is it literally just that we executed Joanna? I feel like that was like 11 years ago. They need to get over it.
This is the best.
I hear there's a motley crew of candidates gathered here. This year's Saints' Day is looking to be the most festive celebration we've had yet. I've heard rumors those relics once belonged to the church, which would mean His Eminence Ford and standing as good as a should. Okay, girl. If you're a performer, then why aren't you performing?
What in the
Looks like a fair share of candidates weren't able to get their hands on any relics.
That would make sense.
You're the elder who made a mess of the exhibition in Broilhaven, aren't ya? Listen here, Altabarry is the stronghold of the Sanctus Church. You don't stand a chance.
I bet you think so.
Hey, listen.
Is this the Madge broker? It is. Oh, I don't have Madge, so...
Hey, listen. My wits have left
What are you
me.
doing lying in the middle of a public route? Are you quite alright? You do realize you're in the way, don't you? Why, I'm never. Don't just stare. Get up. Away with you. Freak. Can I go this way or are they gonna invisible?
there.
It's a big city, so let's try to stay on the route we have to be on for now. Ah, I knew it. I was about to say, are they gonna invisible wall me? They sure did.
Proper aces.
We got a little recruitment center here. Nobody in here has tech, so I thought there might be an NPC who might say something in here. I like talking to the NPCs.
It'll be alright, Sanctus Vic. Wow, Saint's Day is taking place.
Yes,
Okay.
hello.
Yes, hello. Not in my wildest imaginings did I believe you'd survive long enough to meet me here in Altabarry. In all honesty, I'm shocked you made it past the exhibition. Nevertheless, you'll be sorry to know I've acquired my offering relic as well. Such a spectacular offering will surely astound citizens and candidates alike.
Pardon?
Well, I don't think you can gag us. We literally have a Mustari priestess. What is this? Oh my god, there's a poster. I wonder if they have a printing press. They pretty much do, huh? I always pretend this is like medieval, but it's not really medieval like that. It's more Middle Ages.
You there, is the view not spectacular here? That impressive structure out there is called the Monolith. The rumors were true. It looks like a sculpture jutting out of the sky more than the ground. Truly a sight to behold. With the Opera House at its base, it's truly the city's landmark. 'Twas well worth the trip from Grand Trad to lay eyes upon it.
Aha.
And nothing for Tori Kelly.
Oh, it's that elder everyone's been talking about. Well, our candidate sure looks well prepared, doesn't he?
Those candidates we've heard about, are those children also part of that? Aww. Altaberry Heights Blue Sky Bridge.
Right.
You. So you're the elder causing all the rumors? That other candidate, Loveless, has been searching all over for you. I don't know what you did to the lad, but I don't want any trouble in this city, am I clear?
Why is Loveless searching for me? He's nothing to me.
What's he saying?
The only thing down there is the hot spring and the magic shop. Hardly worth the climb back up. This whole city was excavated out of a mountainside. You get used to it, I suppose.
It's really pretty. It looks like, what was I gonna say? It looks like, Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Hang on a minute, you.
We're restricting the number of people on this path due to construction. Only those with a valid permit may pass through this way.
Where do I get a permit?
Permits are distributed to those who have made donations to the church. Besides, aren't you the elder candidate at the center of so much gossip? Your foul reputation has reached as far as this city. I'd give up on seeking passage here if I were you.
What?
What foul reputation? We haven't done anything wrong. Something tells me he's not gonna see things our way, though. Hey, Shoom, Hazy here. How are you? Happy Monday? I hope your weekends went so well. How are you? There are so many conversations around me.
Saints Day at long last. His Eminence Ford and ought to be able to secure his victory here. Guess the majority of city folk are in favor of Sanctifex Ford, eh? But Luis is as popular as ever, I see.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, I for one think there's something fishy about it. Rumor has it he's even pulling some strings behind the scenes. And the front runners haven't made a move? What's the point of the tournament then? Well, if it's the boy candidate I got my eye on. Ever since the exhibition, he's steadily improved his standing. Preposterous. Who'd get behind a kid that slung mud in the face of the church? Sanctoress Joanna was to blame for that, though. The only reason people support him is because he's an elder. You watch, they'll dump him without a second thought as soon as the novelty wears off.
Look at that.
Tensions seem high. Yeah, they're mad as fuck for no reason. Can I get my match, please? Closure. You have business with the King's Rock? Yes.
Hang on.
We'd like to see the rock. Just a quick peek and then we'll be off.
Only to look, yes.
Well, yes. I'm good. How are you doing? How is the game going? It's going pretty good. It's, a really interesting game, if nothing else. I have some issues with it, but it's like Persona. It's like they put a lot of effort and care into this game, and you can enjoy it regardless of where your interests in gaming lie. Because it's by the same people who made Persona. Atlas. At least we know where we stand. Shall we get back to it? I think Atlas always, you know, they deliver a product that you can dissect. It's just the critical lens, you know, they don't always follow through on. I don't even know how to describe it. This game is like about race. And it's like, does Atlas, creator of Persona, have the vernacular to make a game about race? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. In fact, I actually am sure, because I'm like 50 hours into this game, and my answer would probably be no as of right now. A lot of interesting ideas, but the delivery leaves a little bit to be desired.
Really?
But here we are.
Do not try my patience. I'll not ask you again. Have you seen a member of the Mistari tribe come through here? Like I keep telling ya, if it were a Rusun I saw, you're trying to blame the Mistari for crimes they didn't commit again, ain't ya?
Parapus playing dumb.
Can't be. Besides, Luis, all the candidates gathered here are intimidating and truly fearsome in a fight. Just being near them has me quivering. Ew.
Quivering? I need to get that checked out. Okay, voice, I'm not that, but thank you, I'll take it. I just do my little bullshit.
I fear the increasing number of warrior monks as Saints Day approaches. We have converted to their Sanctus faith, yet they still despise us. Somewhere in their hearts, they still see us as lesser. I couldn't tell you how many Mistari have been imprisoned for crimes they didn't commit.
Christo-fascist statement on the police and surveillance state. I see. That's pretty good. If only they really followed through on it. Julian.
Well, color me surprised. Your being here tells me you've also obtained a divine relic. I'd be able to lift a finger to get mine thanks to my contacts, but I can only imagine the toll it must have taken on you. By the by, there's a podium in this city too, isn't there? I'd see them frequently in Brylehaven, but to be honest, I couldn't bear to listen. Those were the ravings of a madman. A cheap ale, the only purpose of which was to intoxicate the masses. Perhaps it's time I took to the pulpit. Electing a king and looking to the future requires the acumen of an enlightened thinker. Every Atlas game, like, they have a social issue they tackle, but it's always, like, not in a way that really says anything new, if that makes sense. Right, I agree. This game is similar because it's a game about race, and the ultimate, like, message, the through line of this game is, like, we're all people at the end of the day. It just takes all of us recognizing each other's humanity. And it's like, yeah, but it's like you can't represent a game steeped in fascism with so much racism and not address how it's, like, infrastructural. You can't, like, make a game that's like, racism is bad, bottom text, and that's the only statement you make. Like, they do a lot of interesting world building about how religion and, like, racial oppression are tied together because they're all used to justify the minoritization of people and the privileging of other people, but it's like they don't follow through enough, and at some point it becomes kind of fascism apologia for them to be like, well, there's racism, but don't worry, the power of love and friendship will topple it. It's like, oh, word? So the reason why racism is not done in the real world is because we're not choosing love enough? It's like, there's a lot of, like, representation of real-world groups in this game, too. There are, like, people who are clearly meant to stand in for indigenous American people, and then the solution is, like, these indigenous American people being like, I think that we've closed ourselves off too much, and that's an issue. And it's like, okay, so the group that you're metaphorically representing as indigenous are saying that the issue is not that they have been under sanctions and oppression for years and years, it's that they themselves have closed themselves off. It's like, why would they do that? They do that because they're resisting it's like, I don't know. Atlas, they gave it a good try. There's still a lot of things that I would change about this, but similar to every Atlas game. I just found out this game won, like, a BAFTA or something. It won, like, a BAFTA for narrative. So unfortunately I'm alone in thinking this, but I'ma still think it regardless. You're looking for an inn run by the Masari tribe? Just go down this path and it'll be on your right. If my memory serves me right, I believe it's called the Skyward Tavern. You're not serious. Oh yes, that's what I'm looking for. Oi! You there, fancy a bet on who has the best divine relic? Who said that? Because I do want to bet. What the hell is this? Rudolph's runner. As expected from Rudolph, his runner looks like it's ready for war. Hope we don't have to get in a fight with this thing anytime soon. There are also, like, pretty much no black and brown characters in this game because the way they represent race is like, this character is a cat boy, and cat boys are oppressed. And it's like, okay. Fantasy worlds, like, they always represent race with, like, elf ears or something like that. It's nothing new, but it's also like, I would hope then that there would be a lot of black and brown characters, and there really are not. Sure feels like a long time ago we first fought against Godot and his runner, and he's hated you ever since. Oh, they took the Final Fantasy 16 approach to race. They did. I've not played it, but it's like, rest assured, they will make every character pale as hell, and then they'll be like, oh, well, cat boys experience racism. It's like, oh, period, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Luis is the wretched knave who commanded his subordinates to steal the royal scepter from the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I can only imagine what wicked tricks that villain has up his sleeve for Saints' Day. No harm in preparing for the worst, I always say. It has had some, like I'm painting it in a way where there's, like, nothing redemptive about this game's, like, depiction of race, and that's not necessarily true. It's done some interesting things as far as, like, missionary work and how it's harmful and how it's all sort of done to continue the oppression of people who practice different faiths. Like, religious diversity is a pretty good narrative in this game. Everything else, I don't know. Oh hey, look who decided to turn up. You've got some nerve showing that mug in front of me. What? Did we do something to you? Oh, playing the fool, are we? I see your game. But what's good for the goose is good for the... I'll settle the score with you shortly. Maybe he's had one too many. We'll let him be for now. Oh, his drunk ass. This drunk ass. I was about to call him
something I shouldn't, but he's drunk as hell. What a drunk slob.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a Ujief.
Why is this voice acted?
Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew.
This is she.
Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
What the hell?
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
All of us mainland Mustari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And... well...
We yawned, right? The context of this line is, she says, thank you, I suppose it's easier to understand without the masks in the way. The context is that they're both Mustari, which is like probably the most oppressed race in this game because they practice a different religion than the dominant religion. And part of the religious teaching is like they wear a mask because they have like a third eye, and wearing a mask helps like, it blocks out like the noise of the world or whatever. And her being like, thank you, I suppose it is easier to understand without the masks in the way. It's like, oh, so we're saying the people who wear masks are the lesser, which justifies the narrative of the Sanctus Church. So they're basically two oppressed people being like, wow, we oppress ourselves.
We've got food and booze here too.
No.
And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's
I know
back.
that smell is kicking. They haven't bathed?
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Are you stupid?
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing.
Stroll is
Would
like,
you
it's
care
cold
to join
outside,
us?
so why would I go in a hot spring? Are you stupid?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Oh, he has cock shame. He doesn't want to show cock.
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
That's okay, baby. I love you no matter what.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through
I love a blunt ass bang. Like, one thing about Hulkenberg, she's gonna walk in with a bang to her eyebrows.
But unfortunately,
her.
that'd only
Good
work
for
if he was
her.
someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage.
I think pretty much every character we've met has had, like, a bang covering their forehead. One thing about the characters in this game is that if they push their hair back a little bit, you'll have 5 inches of forehead.
And that isn't Luis.
But
Worst case,
everyone covers
he
it with their
uses
bangs.
civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We attack from a distance?
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
And the bangs in this society are a display of class because it is anti-third eye symbolism in this SIR. Wait, low-key, you might be onto something. I mean, there's a character named Juna, where in the first cutscene we saw her forehead, and then when she showed up in the game, she had a headband on that covered her forehead. But the reason that she put that headband on is because in the cutscene where her forehead was visible, it was like, damn girl, you're balding. That forehead, that hairline started pretty much at the top of her scalp. I would wear a headband too. I should wear a headband too, like same, but could be that, could also be something else. Cause Yufa, she has a third eye. Look at her little micro bangs. She has the, what's her name, Ivy Wolk bangs.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
Oh, okay. We got a little diagram. So we go up the stairs, we get on the chandelier, and then we John Wilkes Booth the fuck out of him. Who's gonna be able to throw the lance like that? Who has the arm strength for that?
Below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Well,
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
The way it looks like there are only 6 people in the audience, Juna isn't shit. Juna can't draw a crowd at all.
I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford.
This is Queen Naja show that right. She sold her tickets for 30 cents in a dream. 30 cents in a robust compliment.
During the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last.
This plan does not sound smart. Like, this is not gonna work.
Who's actually going to do the throwing?
It's gonna be me, of course.
I knew it. To you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. Besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but...
Even the diagram didn't look like it was convinced, no, right? We have a javelin that we're gonna launch across a chandelier. Like, girl, you generated this plan on ChatGPT.
Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I don't really want to, but okay. Sure.
Right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Hazme's like, and me? What about me?
Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
The little rabbit popping up every now and then is kind of sending me, I can't lie. Like, he's there for a good time. You know, it's so funny because he's like a dad. He's a dad whose son died. Like, they randomly gave this bat character a tragic backstory. So interesting. I love that they just take him seriously as a character, because sometimes his little portrait shows up on my screen and I'm like, oh, this is unserious.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your minds right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. Girl. I also think about, like, in that cutscene it was Stroll who was, like, making up the plan and everything, and I thought that they would leave that in the past. I thought that Stroll would only be the leader for the first few chapters, and then we would go back to the main character. I thought it was an arc where, like, the main character didn't trust himself to lead, so Stroll was leading in the interim. But no, Stroll has been the leader this whole game. The main character is like an accessory. Is that Arena Sawayama shirt? It is. It is Horny Jaime. Are you mad? Are you mad? It's not even from her era where everybody loved her. It's from her corny era. It's from her, this song is straight from Mother Slake. Where's the block button? Oh, you're mad. Oh, you're mad. I had fun at the Hold the Girl tour. Yes, you know, she went from making music that was interesting to making music that was corny. But what's a little corn every now and then? The douche album cover, stop. That was Lashana Ball OC. The fact that the lance passed muster is a testament to Norris's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now he's holed up in the runner working away, tuning something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors. That was my first time seeing snow, and it was so cold I shivered. What a sensation. Oh right, Juna's gonna meet up with us later tonight, because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. Sisyphus, you go ahead and rest up. You've got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. Low-key love episode. I love that you love it. The way she advertised Hold the Girl was really funny to me, but I still enjoyed the album as a whole, I think. You know, I still much prefer her old music. I much prefer Sawayama, but, like, you have to give her some time. She became famous, she got a lot of gay friends, she was ready to make some 30-year-old millennial music.
So this is Altaberry, eh? Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people, but all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink.
Like, how does that even work? Your body is like 5 centimeters tall.
Tomorrow is finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real Lance will... Don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped.
Enjoy, thank you. They low-key gave us, like, the President's Suite or whatever. Like, who's paying for this? I don't have money like this to pay for a President's Suite. Also, it only has 2 beds, I think. Or maybe there are 3. Looks like there are 3 beds. There are like 6 of us. Should I call it a day and settle in for the night? Well, yes.
Good night.
Rest well. Stroll wants to share the bed with you. I think stop, because I've been trying to make that yaoi happen all fucking game. All fucking game I've been trying to make that yaoi happen. And there was a point, like, I think it was last time I streamed this, where there was like a festival and you could invite someone from your party to the festival with you. And I was like, okay, here's where we get our yaoi subtext. But then I invited Stroll to the festival and he was like,
wow, I love being such great friends with ya. Being your friend has been such a delight of mine. We are such platonic besties.
We look like a couple here.
A couple of besties.
Like, it was so... They explicitly wrote it so that there was no way that you could at all gauge any type of queer subtext. It pissed me the hell off. But that sign can't stop me because I can't read. They're still fucking. Did he read that? Did he voice act that?
What's wrong, Del?
Oh, yeah, he did.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real?
Oh, brother.
Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they... Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del. You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
True.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like. don't know how to say it, but it was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know, Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
Okay.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will
Oh,
be
brother, someone's
whether
turning on
Fordens
us.
or
We got a
our
traitor
fallen
storyline. Or maybe this is just
It
Basilio.
was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches
So
on.
someone
and the
snitched.
age
Someone
of the
snitched
new
on us to
king
Luis.
draws
We
nearer.
knew that plan wasn't gonna work. We knew that plan was not gonna fucking work, but whatever.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around.
The thing is, the
Lots
relics are
of
from
new
the
info
Mustari
coming in,
tribe,
even as
so
I speak.
it doesn't even make sense to offer them to God. But obviously,
From
that's the
candidate
statement. The
Rudolph,
statement is like,
a legendary
lol,
name,
they're
thought lost
these
to
pagan
history.
relics. We hate
From
them.
candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history.
It's so hard for me to gauge what is intentional and what is unintentional in this game, because I should give this game more grace than I give it. I think it just, I feel like I'm a hater and I have to be critical, but a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Even during the arc where we were on the islands, the way that it was represented was with like very exotica, fetishizy, indigenous like imagery that kind of it felt like sort of a mixture of like any culture. It was like Polynesian, indigenous American, several other things, and I feel like using the word exotic, it could be an intentional statement. It could be like, oh, this exotic islands to show how sort of separate Sanctism sees itself from people of other cultures. But I'm not sure if this game has the vernacular for that. I'm not sure.
finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Even if it is intentional, it's like, well, y'all really dropped the ball on the Mustari tribe, and they're riding throughout the game. So you like calling it exotic now? It's like,
can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
Oof.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Well, let's see. I wonder how far our plan is gonna get before we realize they're fucking onto us.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
Maris is here.
First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards out.
I wonder if you'll make it to the chandelier. I highly doubt it. They're gonna, then they would have to animate us standing on a chandelier.
You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
Maybe they want that.
For us,
maybe they want us to like
just as I
get
explained
to the
last
moment
night.
where we're on the chandelier, because it's like big and dramatic.
Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads
Your
to
man
pursue.
doesn't treat you right. Who's my man? What?
Will surely mark our final mission.
Stroll.
You know, I've been trying to keep from
Come
dying,
home with me.
but
This sounds like a
can't help
Cat's
but
Eye
think of
song.
Prius.
If your man doesn't treat you right, then come home with me. Home with me. That's Madison Beer, actually. For some reason, I got the vibe.
Sorry
I
to
got the
bring that
vibe.
up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission then.
Last mission?
Let's get whatever we need to
We're
prepare.
just gonna
and head
disband
over to
after
the Opera
this?
House.
Word to Priston? Like, nobody ever told me this was, even if we were supposing this would work, this would be the last mission?
Right.
I guess they only formed to kill Louise, but what? It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything. No, he doesn't have shit to say to us. Okay, well...
What now?
Is Yufa... Yeah, she's a summoner. Magic Seeker rank 10. What about Juna? What does she need for her next rank? He needs Faker level 10. It's level 7. Okay, she's fine. But hi, now suggested, how are you? How's your day been going? Happy Monday. I hope you're making it through this harsh weather. I just made that up. It might not be harsh, but I had to say something.
Now then.
Who is free? What the fuck was that sound? While I was in the shop, there was someone like, ah, ooh, ah. It's harsh. Thank you for worrying about me. You're welcome. Sunshine, partly cloudy was so tough today. You know those clouds. You know those clouds.
Pretty good.
I just randomly picked. I think I'm eating something from a street food vendor.
Ha, looking like.
Oh, never mind.
Exactly.
Aww.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why they made that a cutscene. Hey.
Oi.
Okay, let's go. You know, when the sun shines, that means that the world is deeply unhappy, because the world is already getting hot enough through climate change. Why would the sun need to be out to spread more UV rays? Right, right. And I told her, I said, ma'am.
It's you.
Oh, it's you. Made it all the way to Montario in one piece, did you? Not bad. Consider me impressed. But you know that the competition in this tournament will only get more brutal from here on out, don't you? Tell me, have you seen Loveless yet? Ha, you'd best keep an eye on him.
Climate change doesn't exist, right? The woke mob is trying to pretend that the world is becoming more hot. Well, guess what? It rained yesterday. So how does that make sense? Checkmate, liberals.
You there?
Aren't you sorry, but security is strict here. Not even candidates can enter without a divine relic.
Well, we gave Luis the land, so I guess getting in the front entrance is out.
How fun.
So irreverent.
Have you seen the White Clouds over there? Those brazen bastards are acting like they own the place in our very own holy city. Though they may be feared as the strongest army in the nation, we warrior monks still have our pride. We'll be hosting the most eminent dignitaries in the nation and the divine relics. I swear in the name of sanctism that the security will be impenetrable. Sure. Okay, so how do I get to the back entrance? Where is it?
Check this
Oh,
out.
there. This here's the service entrance. June's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then?
First off.
Maybe I should go, maybe I should go see if there's weapons.
Beg pardon?
I was gonna go directly in, but then I got scared when they gave us a chance to not go directly in.
What I expected.
Hey.
Go.
Let's go here.
Right.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
That was a little interesting architecture. It looked like a circular door, but then it was still a square door. Let's get one of these. Get two of these, actually.
All right, then.
I don't have any money.
Hey, mister!
I need some money. I guess I could sell my old shit, but last time I sold my old shit, I got punished for it almost immediately. Oh my god, I don't have anything. Jufli, hey Tiger Lily, I missed you. How was moving your grandma? It was fine. I was in the desert and it was so hot, and I think I got sunburns, but it was fun. Other than that.
Now then. Now then.
Did she treat you? She did. I spent like no money this weekend. We're happy. We're happy. What is this? Guess I can get rid of it.
Now then.
Wear sunscreen next time? I was wearing sunscreen, but it got me on my shoulders, I think. The one place where I didn't spread it correctly. We cry.
Now then.
Is anyone wearing this? I guess someone's wearing that. Spike vest.
Now then.
Let me spread it next time. Oh, that's in the sense then. No.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
How are you feeling tonight? I'm feeling pretty good. Nothing
Now
of
then.
note to report. Nothing to report.
Now then.
And you? Now then, now then, now then, now then, now then.
Now then. Now then.
Me when someone
Now
asks
then.
me what the current moment is and what the future or what the past has been.
Now then.
Now then.
Now then.
Okay, let's see. We'll buy this.
Yeah.
Anything else to buy? This? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I don't have money. What can I sell?
Now then.
Okay, now we have enough money. Yay, this UFO.
How nice.
But now we don't have any money to buy armor, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We'll just go in.
Where
Okay.
to?
Oh, where was I? Where am I going?
Let's go.
Yay! Okay, so we made a plan to kill Luis today by throwing a lance at him, which will almost inevitably fail, but let's see what happens. Maybe it won't fail. Maybe we'll be able to kill Luis by throwing the lance at him randomly
Well, now, what are we
2/3
on
of the way into the game. Hey, what are you doing? You don't have any business with the service. Oh, I see. You were hoping to catch a glimpse of one of the celebrities, eh? Believe me, I'd love to meet Lady Juna myself, but security is very tight, you know. Don't you think putting vicious guard dogs backstage is a bit too much? They're being paranoid, if you ask me.
Blast.
Juna should be able to take care of this guy easily. We should go get ready for tonight. I'm back and I'm no longer third wheeling. Oh my god, you got booted out of the Roblox nights. You got booted out of the third wheel Roblox night. I'm sorry. Or maybe congratulations. But hey, Latte. Make sure your equipment is where you want it. I'm ready to go. We're ready to go as we are. Alright, then let's follow the plan and wait here. bum, bum, bum.
Got it.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, the guards have left their post. Juna's done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen. Oh, this looks tacky. I don't like the orange with the green.
Alright.
Infiltration successful.
So...
This way should lead backstage. From there we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium, just on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow.
Stroll and I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Gallica doesn't have anything to do. Gallica's just coming with us because she's nothing. Alright, let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right, Juna laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to go up from there.
Time to go.
Understood. Let us be on our way then. First, we need to get behind the stage. There should be a door near the back.
Whoa. I hear His Eminence Borden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured.
Perhaps, but I've no doubt Luis has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we can't count him out. I need that too so I can shine. When did it fall out? Hey Gad, what a disaster. His tooth fell out? Must be nearby. What? We have to get his tooth back for him? The Saints' Day Festival is held once a year on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Luis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Closury. Ugh. Yuck.
Oi.
I want to find his tooth. That's a fun little side quest. Oh dear, I can't host the dignitaries in these shoes.
Yes?
That woman over there, is she having a problem tying her shoes? What?
That gives me an idea.
These divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are, valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once His Eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. Where the fuck is the tooth?
This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't go pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if you could return it to its owner.
So where the fuck is everything? Where do I find it then? Why are they all looking at him? Hey.
I've done it now.
Still in there. How long are you gonna make me wait?
What's with him? Seems like he's waiting for something. It appears to be locked. Appears to be locked. What do you need? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Come back later. Dismissive, aren't they? I guess they're busy preparing.
His Eminence Borden is of course a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian in the end who's most fit to be king. He appeared to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all, yet despite this he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says.
The way Julian doesn't even have a portrait. We don't even really know what he looks like. Lord Milo is participating in Saints' Day this year. I'll have long to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support His Eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. Everybody is so creative. They're all voting for someone else.
Loveless, that puerile Parapus buffoon. He yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Parapus are a foolish tribe to begin with, but the longer the man remains, the bolder they'll grow. How irritating.
What is it?
Do you have some business with me? I'll have you know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I proudly support Rudolph and his vision of Rusant rule. Besides, wouldn't you say there's something rather alluring about such a severe man? No, he's not fine at all. They could have at least made him sexy, but they didn't even make him sexy. And now we have a woman telling me, he's so sexy, isn't he? No, he's not.
It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it?
Ridiculous. How important could it be if he dropped it? Brave sound, drop it. The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They've even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it is because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not?
Oh my.
I heard from that. Oh, wait, this is what. I heard from that religious crier. Did you really go all the way to the pagan islands for a divine relic? The crier said you found something amazing on the islands, but he's just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was there? I'm not telling. Oh, this is a cutscene. Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from in there. But what's with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think?
Oh, bollocks, did I drop it somewhere?
Hey, is something wrong?
Oh no, it's just, it seems I dropped my key somewhere, so now I can't open the door. And of all the times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. I guess I'll have to go get the spare.
Someone's probably stealing a bunch of shit, huh? We're gonna stumble upon someone with like a treasure trove full of things. He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with.
Actually,
that man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area. We might also ask the patrons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then...
You're not serious.
Speaking of
I've
which...
heard the rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Brylehaven, which means the head His Eminence brought to the exhibition was fake. Ha! An elder spitting in the church's face. You're an interesting fellow.
I'm starving. I should have brought something to eat. She seems hungry, but we have nothing to give her now. Oh, it's probably one of those where, like, someone has one thing and we have to, like, progressively trade until eventually we trade for the key. I bet. Okay. Well, who has what we need? Are any of these doors open? Oh, they're talking shit? My word, did you hear the rumors about Lady Juna? She was spotted leaving Luis's gauntlet runner. The country's top songstress shacking up with Louise, so wow, get it, girl. Here's the locked. Hey, what is it? I'm right in the middle of changing. Can I wait?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, my apologies. We're looking for a missing key. Have you seen or heard anything about one? Sorry, I haven't. Did you check the costume closet in the hallway? Stuff gets lost in there all the time. Costume closet, was it? Alright, let's check. How am I supposed to know what the costume closet is? It appears to be locked.
Monks were not pleased to hear about Luis coming to the festival today, I can tell you that.
What in blazes is he here for, I wonder? Whatever it is, I hope it ends peacefully. Okay, there are actually things to pick up. What is this? Seems like a string of some sort. Leather string. Maybe we can't go around picking up everything while on a mission to assassinate an autocrat. Perhaps it will prove useful. Let's hold on to it for the moment. Yeah, that one lady, she needs it to tie her shoe. Seems like a small gold tooth. A gold tooth? How did something like that end up on the floor? Our search is yielding more peculiar items than keys. It's for the guy who lost his tooth, obviously. Appears to be a silver necklace.
What's this?
Wow, that's a nice necklace. It might be important.
What if?
I imagine it belongs to someone around here. I don't know anything about that. I've never heard anything about a silver necklace.
What am I to do? I'm sure of it.
That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she could make use of it. Handed over the leather string. Huh? Use this? Well, I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous here and tasty, I promise. Elderberry cake. Okay, we give that to the one lady. The lady who was hungry. I think this is the guy who lost his tooth, right?
Positively hideous without my tooth.
Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else. Handed over the gold tooth.
Oh, my tooth. You stayed by my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm saved. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some cat-toothed yokel. As thanks takes this key, I picked it up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant. With a gap in my teeth, can you imagine? You make it a reward if you return it. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'm fine now, my smile can shine.
Hey, this is the key we've been looking for. Yes, we found it. I feel like our rewards seem more like errands, but all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's go try this key out. Why would that not be like the last thing you have to...
I've done it now.
Actually, yes.
Pardon?
What dressing room?
What?
Oh, here.
Say,
Yes, the necklace we picked up. Perhaps it's theirs. Let's check with them. Handed over the silver necklace. Oh, this is it. You found it. Thank you so much. My beloved gave me this necklace. We're unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? An exclusive preview of the Saints Day play script. Handed over the theater script. You caught it for me? I'm saved. I don't have much to give you as thanks, but please take this. Here's Leaf of Light.
Come on.
That's a nothing item. I think the last thing we need is there anything else on the floor? Doesn't look like it. The last thing is just to give that lady her cake. Hey girl, I heard you were hungry. I'm starving. Why don't we give her that cake we got? Well, yes, I handed over the Altaberry cake. Oh my, is this one of Altaberry's famous confections? You'll give it to me? Well, I'll not spurn your kindness. Before I eat, I must return the favor. I know, I found something earlier that might be amusing. Unopened love letter? Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within. Tee.
what would you care to do?
Love? What? Where's that from?
You're not serious.
I don't remember any NPC like that. Maybe you? Oh, here. Perhaps he's referring to the letter we just received. Let's show it to him. Handed over the unopened love letter.
You found my letter for me? I'm so relieved. I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best I forget about it.
Wait, you're not gonna give her the letter? Why?
My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and a follower of Sanctism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry, I rather went on too long. Truly, I'm grateful you returned it, so please take this as my thanks.
Harold's banner.
I dream of the day I can give her this letter. I hope she waits for me until that time comes.
A dancer? She's not waiting for you.
Right now.
What is this? Harold's banner. While in the front row, increases attack. Okay. That seems kind of useless because our attack already does increase with a banner, but I use the rear entrance key. It is open. We can finally proceed.
Ready?
This goes back to stage where we should be able to reach the roof. Are you ready? Sure. All right, let's take a peek inside first, carefully so we don't get caught. He's gonna be waiting for us, I bet. He's gonna be waiting right for us.
Check this out.
Look at that curtain. We should be able to go backstage from there. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through?
No.
It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
What?
Huh?
What?
Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
What the? What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Couldn't happen at a worse time. We have this ruining the Saints' Day. We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities.
So apparently...
That takes care of that.
What?
Strolls of the lights.
I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Sisyphus.
Let's go.
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me. What do you mean follow you? We can't see. You mean to tell me we can sneak past some grown men, but we can also find our way through?
The backstage passage lights are out.
That is...
Yes, it was just reported. We've already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happens. Either a simple accident or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order. Rest assured, Your Eminence, I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the reserves, too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Good grief.
It's getting a bit thick in here. The big wigs seem to have a lot on their hands keeping order. Well, I suppose that's my cue.
And what the hell is he gonna do? Oh my god, this is such a mess. This is so much is happening.
And now, at long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the Divine Relics will begin very soon.
Take a look.
Gathered here are the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last.
I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. Juna's set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then. If we get into any fights, they'll target Yufa first since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure you keep an eye on her, Sisyphus. We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry.
What's my thing right now? What is this? Wizard? I guess that's fine. Maybe. Maybe not. Perhaps not. Perhaps I should be... I don't even know. Maybe this. I think we're always wizard. Let's just stay wizard. Uchronia gold coin. Whatever that means.
No way!
Look, they have guard dogs backstage. Security looks pretty tight. I think these things are cheaper than... Yeah, I can just kill them right away.
All right, we did it!
These things aren't shit. This one, yeah, this one I have to actually battle.
This is our opportunity. Get in there! Finish them off!
I won't hold back! Burn!
Hit their weakness!
Take my
That's
fullest
your
power.
opening, Captain.
Heed me! This is the last.
We're counting on you, Yufa. A tough one.
Summoner, come forth now.
Yay.
What a finale!
What a finale! What? I was swinging.
Great moves back there.
There are clearly people up here, but whatever.
Who's there?
Someone's back here. Aren't you that elder candidate? We got caught right away, and now we've got no choice but to force our way through. It must have been you who cut the lights, dogs of Luis. You won't wreck Saint's Day on my watch. Careful, the royal magic protects him, but he'll surrender if we kill his allies, and from the Mastari girl. So we're doing it this way. If Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, we got ice.
It is your turn! This is the end!
Keep it up. I won't hold back.
Wow, we killed them in one turn. We might be a little over levels, I fear. I fear we might be. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it.
Yay, we've done it.
Done and done. Now we can keep moving. Crystalline weapon.
Alright. We found something.
Emeralds. Gemstone with high trade value. Oh my god, they're giving me money. Thank god. I need this. I need this. I'm broke. There are so many beasts down there. Paths here, but both ways appear to go upward.
Let's take it. We may yet find the
I'd rather do... I'm about to sneeze.
Gangway!
I'd rather go this way first. Get some EXP from them.
We attack as
It's
well.
Everyone, go!
Wizard! Fire!
Hit their weakness!
This is the
That's
power
your
said to
opening,
belong
Captain.
to a priestess. I'd rather refrain for now.
Wizard! Burn!
Summoner, come forth now.
Will remains!
I thought there was a way that I could kill them with only what's his name, but there is not. There is
Let's go!
We're clear!
The thing about Yufa is that she uses so much mana. All of her things cost like 1 billion mana. Let me make her the other archetype.
Enemies have discovered us.
What?
There sure are a lot of ladders. Which one should we climb? I don't know. How would I know?
We found something. How exciting.
God's pocket heater. A portable device that generates a comforting warmth. Never use that.
Our enemies have discovered us.
That should come in
I didn't know this thing was here.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. Come forth, royal soul.
Hit their weakness! Magic, see, that's your opening!
The enemy still stands.
Last one.
I am
Captain took
impressed,
one down.
Captain.
Wizard! Burn!
Hit their
Why is her thing so weak? We don't have a stronger weapon.
Great work, everyone.
What now?
This is so. Oh my god, we have nothing. All of these suck. Whatever.
Our enemies are dead. I think that's all of them.
How nice. This should prove useful.
We found something.
Amazing.
Diamonds. We just keep a diamond in the opera house. Just a loose diamond, just in case. Okay. Hey y'all.
What do you think you're doing?
What poor excuses for intruders. You wandered right up to us. Never thought I'd see the day. He's protected by the royal magic, remember? No matter. Master Godot will still appreciate us bringing him in alive.
Seems you leave us no choice but to fight. I'm sorry, but we will not lose.
Such bluster from a pagan wench. You get the honor of being killed first, then.
We'll see about that.
Let's go.
We really will see. I use the wrong ability.
Give me strength.
Witness the power of sanctism. Take this. Kneel before him. I won't lose.
Come forth, royal soul. Aye.
Take my fullest power. That's your opening, Captain. This should help.
Wizard! Free! Just one left.
I will usher you to his side.
Give me strength.
I shall seize my chance. Take this. Dear God.
Let's go. Fire!
I can do this.
Witness the power of sanctism. This is God's judgment.
Keep us down. Someone help her.
We just lost, huh? Okay, where do I have to restart from? That was like, I guess I just can't have her be that class. Where do we autosave from? Oh, this is like right before. Okay. I love that this game has no consequences.
What now?
Come forth, royal soul! Lightning!
I pray you're ready. The situation... It is over.
Insolent
He must be weak to like the other side.
Straight all.
Take this.
Summoner. This may be excessive. I shall use this.
I will usher you to his side. You disgrace
I'm just whacking the hell out of it.
Witness the
Get
power
him
of
again.
sanctism.
Get him for
This
me.
is God's judgment. Come at me.
This can't be. I cannot fall yet.
Captain.
We have provisions.
It's too early to go.
It is over.
It really is
I
over.
return.
I thought it would take another round, but she was right when she said it's over.
I'm capable too. What is it?
The Pegasus path is a dead end. It's okay, I just wanted to chest.
Amazing.
Opera cape. An ornate cloak donned by nobles during their trips to the theater. Magic +6. That's crazy good.
What now?
Magic +6. The one we have is better. Okay. Hey yo, how y'all doing? We're going up the these ones.
Hey, you found something.
Please, take care.
How's that? We have the edge.
Excellent. Stay calm, everyone.
Come forth, royal soul.
Hit their weakness.
This is the
I'd rather you sing for now.
If I climb those ladders, I would never come down. Going up is no problem, but I'm so afraid of going down ladders. Going down, I've never heard of a fear of going down ladders. Is it like a height thing? Is it like similar to a fear of heights? Is it just general vibe based? Like going down ladders doesn't vibe in my heart. I can go up but not go down. Is it like cows? Like I'm gonna fall and die. Oh, I see. So if you get to a certain point while climbing a ladder, like if you were climbing an 100-foot ladder, would there be a point while climbing where you were like, okay, now I can't climb. Now I'm scared of the climb.
What now?
I don't think I've ever gone down a ladder. My dad had to come like pull me out of a treehouse when I was little. Oh my god, so it's trauma-based too. It's also like one time when I was a child, I went up a ladder.
What the? Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the gods below?
Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through or we'll make you.
Take not one step further. The Theocracy's monk army will be respected. The Elder is a candidate. He will be shielded by the royal magic, so aim for the Mastari girl first.
We've come too far to fall here. Let's go, Sisyphus. Let's go.
You disgrace the sanctity.
Give me strength. Remain focused. I'm capable
By this
too.
power. Burn!
I pray you're ready. It is your turn. All remains.
Do you have any random fears like that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm trying to like get a list of my fears, but I'm not really pressed about much. I'm not pressed about much. You're fearless? I don't know if it's that necessarily.
We shall see.
I think I'm just not emotionally available.
Let's do this.
To have a fear is to be vulnerable. I don't know if I can do that. I'm trying to think, like, what am I scared of? I'm scared of when, like, someone comes up from behind me. Like, I always, like, I always get, like, or whatever. But that's not really, like, a fear, right? Because I get over that right away.
You was hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
I return.
Anti-fragile. OMG, that's me. I'm easily jump scared. But it's not like, it doesn't continue to affect me after the fact. That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof. I walk into a room and my dad is there and I didn't expect him to be, and I scream. Screaming is crazy. Mind you, he was there first. You walk in, he's there, you're like, ah! I love that.
Well, now this is unbelievable. Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact.
He just
called
made
a holy
he took a trip to
grail.
Joann's and made
Truly,
that.
a relic to put all others
That's
to
made out of
shame.
paper mache.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
You just made that up.
How
That
did
is so
such
made
a
up.
glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day.
Boot.
Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved. And we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible. But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden.
Honestly, it doesn't really look like many people are here. Like, look at, they did not sell these seats up in the in the balcony area. There are only 2 people up there. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, shout out Suzu. We love Suzu. I rated Suzu like, I don't know, probably like a month ago or something. Such a great streamer. We love Suzu. Anyways, hi, Legend, how are you? Hi, how are you?
I suppose that marks his eminent
Such a great streamer. She was playing The Walking Dead too. If y'all remember, I played The Walking Dead. She had better reactions than I did. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I haven't done much today. I just worked and now I'm streaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden. Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet.
Forden was the only one we've ever seen present. How are you, Suzu? Right. So right. That's the more pervasive question. Honestly, that's such a mood. Yeah, I don't have shit to do at any time. I'm always just doing the same thing over and over again. We love monotony. And by we love, I mean it's the only thing I know.
These were originally
I can't miss what I don't have.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for
So
a
Luis probably isn't even here. Luis probably isn't even here. Like, oh my god,
Please,
no.
join me in welcoming the diva herself.
We knew this plan wasn't gonna work,
for
but...
a performance of the opera's opening piece.
Oh, do we get to hear Juna sing poorly again? Oh, please tell me. The diva herself? Right, the diva is here.
Rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic.
I hope we get to hear her sing again, because her singing honestly isn't all that for the game to be like, she's the best songstress ever. Oh no, he's there.
The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now.
He just called her the diva, he's you, right? Hey diva, hey bestie. We made it to the roof. Phew, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry, can we? According to who?
Finally.
This looks like a boss. This looks like a place where we're gonna have a boss fight. Oh my god. Let me heal up. This area just scared me. Anyways, who said we could get to the chandelier from here? They lied. Someone lied several times. I think we're missing Juna's performance. I think she started singing.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the
And said that she was fly, hot, sexy, and beautiful, and she is nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort. Right. I'm glad you caught the vibe. I'm glad you caught the reference.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
How'd y'all even get up here?
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far. But time's running out. From here on, it's all up to
Soul
him.
to the captain. Oh, he said you.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this.
We're not gonna end. Oh my god, a cutscene? She looks a mess.
Juna's song is about to start.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that. She looks cute. We get to hear.
How it pines for the moon above. Fire calls its name, flying to the flame, burning as free as it can.
She's doing better this time. It's better than the opening cutscene.
Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus.
Never mind. This
I only get one
arrangement.
shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control.
We're trying to John Wilkes Booth him.
Close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush
Best viewers on streamboo.com, period.
with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine.
Who did her hair? probably gonna take so long to get all that hairspray out. Why do we suddenly have aphasia? Like, why were we chosen for this task if we have blurry vision? And here he goes moaning. If you don't throw that lance already, oh my god. Did it work? No way. No way. What?
We got him.
There's no way. I could never have imagined that plan would work. I would the whole time.
Hurry.
He's about to like still live. I bet her hair is giving Whoville butterfly. You're so right. Like this anti-gravitational hairstyle, very butterfly coded.
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen,
she's
what an
finished.
honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress,
Yikes.
Juna. Moving right along.
He was wearing a bulletproof vest.
It didn't work. Come back.
I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. So he just has the lance now? Oh, brother. Is it done? The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back. There's some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt. The lance struck true. Yes? Is he slain or not? He should be dead. But if that is the case, why would the lance not return? This game looks interesting. It's sort of like Persona, if you know about Persona. Like, it's by the same company, Atlas. It's like a fantasy Persona is the gimmick, so it's not based in a high school or anything, but no use thinking on it now. We've done all that we can.
Hey.
That was an awesome cutscene. That's the first one I fully tuned into. It was really cool. Like when he started charging it and then he threw and it was like a comet or whatever. I liked that. For the moment at least, now let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
The thing is, like, Luis knew that we were coming to kill him. So how did Luis know that we were coming and he didn't think to, like... I mean, I guess he did, but I would think that he would not have even
Why
attempted.
do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance?
Oh,
Perhaps
brother.
it's this one. At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation.
I knew this looked like a boss fight.
If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions.
That weapon belonged in his hands. Look at this gorgeous cosplay. Right, it low-key matches his color palette better, so he can have it. I need to find if someone cosplayed this. Honestly, this game is kind of a flop. I think it doesn't have the same impact as Persona. It's probably harder to cosplay. Say what?
I see your performance has come to an end.
How'd she change so quick? How'd she get her hair done so quick? Wait, what? She had that butterfly hair like literally 2 minutes ago.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
I'm not sure I remember. Juna is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even the odds, there's one thing I can say. How did she wash and dry it 60 seconds flat? She had like pounds and pounds of hairspray in her hair too, and now it's just like, it's just out. Like, that would take hours to undo.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it.
It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood.
Have you seen videos? Yes, I have. That's what I'm thinking of. Literally, like, the little waves they do in ballroom hair, and then they try to take it out, and it's like... Like, that's literally what Juna had to do, and she did it in apparently 30 seconds.
As though it was all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
Give it to me. Yes. Go get it, Yufa. Fetch.
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
Well, I can't declare myself because then it would have to be voice acted, and my name is not.
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
I am
You
the
would
hero.
save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia.
I am the hero, the protagonist of this game, right? I am ... Well, that doesn't matter. I am here to defeat you. Oh. Oh, we're just dueling him right now? We're just dueling him right now. Assemble your party. Okay. I don't know why they're putting Hulkenberg and Stroll up here. Certainly not. Oh yeah, Hulkenberg is coming, I guess. Is this right? Whatever. Let's just do it. Venture forth? Well, yes.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn is a folly most
He's
cannot
bleeding,
afford.
I think. I think that on the right, it's supposed to be like blood from where he was impaled. Even Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission.
Vida's power.
We see justice done, here and now.
Fire!
I'll show you.
She's a wizard? Oh my god, I made her a wizard on accident. Oh, never mind. She's a masked dancer.
Raging fire!
Raging fire!
Summoner. Heed me!
You're fucking his ass up, actually.
I stand waiting.
Bear witness! I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
What? He should be attacking what's her name? Hulkenberg. Why is he not attacking Hulkenberg? She literally did the thing.
Someone get him healed up.
We're not out of this yet.
Thanks. I am grateful.
I'm obliged.
This may be your only chance to kill me. You needn't hold back.
Kings, give me strength. I shall use this.
Oh, power of heroes! Strike me if you dare!
This is strength!
Like, why is he not attacking Hulkenberg?
I strike!
She literally did the thing. She did the thing.
Behold this power. This is the power said to belong to. This should help.
Like sworn oath of knighthood. Here! Thanks.
Bear witness!
Look out!
Strike to kill!
Finally.
Is that all?
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
I think he strikes to kill.
We can do this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trust me.
I'll show you.
This may be your only chance to kill me.
Come forth now.
Is that come? Free.
This is strength! Come, accept my
Royal
challenge.
coercion.
I strike to kill! Come,
Accept my challenge.
So heavy.
You've got a bunch of elements slowing you down, Captain!
Maybe there's a better choice. Let's go! With healing power!
Thanks. That was helpful.
Thank you.
Mass Dancer! Sure don't give us Summoner! It is your turn! I'm sorry, everyone!
Dark Knight! Still standing, I see.
Bear witness! I strike!
Trivial!
Damn, he sucks.
I strike!
They built this up so much and now he's not even really giving with that.
Is there another way? Here.
I'm grateful.
You've got a bunch of elements slowing you down, Captain!
Sorry, my summoner. Come forth now. Help me finish this.
Let justice prevail.
This is strength! I strike! Kill! I strike! Kill!
He strikes to kill.
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing! The captain's down! Someone, help him back up!
Hey, how are you doing, mamas? Hey, Alvin. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Be away, Selena.
Long time no see.
Here I go. It is your
Have you been doing
still stands.
For all that we strive
Katie
for.
Have you been doing heavy Katie counting in the meantime? Hi, Clive. One thing about Tiger Lily, she's never calling him Alvin. She said, I'm heading as Clive, he's staying as Clive.
The captain's hurt
I
bad!
strike!
Captain's on
Come
his last
forth,
leg.
Royal Soul!
It's on his last
Get
leg.
him
Do this!
Thank you. That was helpful.
I'm obliged.
Just being one of Katie's strongest soldiers in these dark times. It didn't seem like it could get worse after 143, but here we are.
I underestimated you.
Oh, we did it, yay.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Shall rise to the occasion.
Excellent.
I knew his name was Alvin for basically the whole time his name was Clive too, and that didn't stop me. Period. I really said, I know what I know, and I know what I don't. Just swing. What? Why? Just swing.
Do not
Oh,
interfere.
brother. Oh, brother. He could have swung. Because cutscene, right? Oh my god, he's cutting my throat. Maybe that's my fear, I'll say. Whenever there's like a throat cutting scene in anything, I get so uncomfortable. Oh, girl.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
What? This is crazy.
A fine blow. You've surprised me.
Yufa being the one to kill him in the end? It's like, okay.
Why? Why are you
Who
so
did that? I think it was Yufa, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But it looked like she called back the lance and then like sent it back.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing. What do you mean?
I really did not expect him to die for real. I thought it was way too early for him to. Oh, okay. He's probably gonna survive, huh? As much as I'd love to stay up, I have to get some sleep for work. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We love Susu. Friends of Susu, we are here. Suzu Nation.
Did we?
Sisyphus Stroll Yaoi hand-holding moment. We were sad. Physical contact. Okay. My love language is physical touch. So Stroll, you're gonna have to fuck me in the butt.
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
I would have to stab him a few extra times. Like,
apologies. Things fell apart.
I don't know if he's really dead like that.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
We could have triumphed without Heisman.
It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Let's poke the body to make sure. No, right? Like,
It went down with him.
it's like literally Birds of the Walking Dead. We have to destroy the body. Let's make sure the brain is completely cut up.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
You could just go down and get it.
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it
It's
up,
really
and
not
take it
that
with no
serious.
explanation,
Do we,
everyone will
like,
think us
nobody even
thieves.
cares. Who cares?
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours.
Oh,
Offer it for
brother.
the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Stroll, your plan is not
Please
good.
wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
I'm so confused why we care about all that. Wasn't the plan to kill Luis and then drop out of the race anyway so the prince can be king? Like,
It's okay. We set out to kill
right.
Luis.
Like, it doesn't
The deed is done.
really matter.
Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
We're also acting like this audience of like 60 people is like the most important crowd to convince.
You want to win their sympathy?
Why does it even matter?
What are you even planning to say?
I don't know. But we
don't
have to get
know.
on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
And Sisyphus, who's supposedly the leader, didn't say a single word. Sisyphus is really just along for the ride. He would not make a good precedent or whatever. I really can't believe they just killed Luis like
Was
that.
that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
My poor dog boys. They weren't
Your
expecting
Eminence,
this.
This was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
Are we sure? Are we certainly certain?
Absolutely certain.
Right, that's my question
Tempted
too.
thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
I still think you should cut the head off. I still think, you know, there's some stuff you could do to make sure.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
Chop it. I'm saying, like, they literally need to Walking Dead this, because he's coming back, I bet.
Grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
Walking Dead has a bird. Well, yes. They need to destroy the brain. Word to Walking Dead.
claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yes. It is as you say.
God, Buff! How do you justify this?
See, why is Stroll the one who's gonna make the speech? Oh my god.
Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness.
I get it. I get that he's like, he's the he's the one with the noble background, so he knows how to, like, appeal to noble minds or whatever. That's the narrative that they justify it with. But it's like, at some point, he looks like the main character. He's the one who comes up with every single plan. He's the one who does everything important. It's just, it's kind of weird for Sisyphus to just be standing there in the back watching him make the speech. What the?
Aided us
Like,
on
okay.
several occasions. Above
With
all
all the
else,
magic voodoo
we are
BS
a
in the
group
game, we gotta make
who
sure,
came
right?
together to try
I'm pretty sure the
Luis for his
first boss
crimes.
was like
Traitor
a
and
what's it called?
kinslayer both.
A necromancer.
And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
They wanted Stroll to do everything because he's the best voice actor. He has the most talented voice actor. If Sisyphus was doing it, he would be like, my parents can rest in peace.
Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
We love you, Stuart Clark. Oh, the name Stuart? I loved him. And oh my god, look at them just walking off. Someone needs to put the SpongeBob music over it. The one that's like, bom, bom, bom.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis.
He's holding that lance a little too close. Like, that is not
You
yours.
have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty
Are we gonna
and
expose
His
that the
Highness
prince is
must
still
be
alive
pleased.
now?
And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter coming from Forden, who's literally, like, probably the big bad of the game.
Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly.
Okay. I guess they're giving that what it deserves. He's a
Miss
nobody.
Lance, the Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Well, no.
Indeed.
Yufa needs to call that back now.
You may step down now.
This is literally, oh my god, see, this is the issue. Yufa had no business being here. This is her divine relic, and now she's not even getting it back. It's, as I was saying, she gets nothing from being part of this group.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
Oh, fuck off. We saved your life. Why are we rank 5 now? I finally defeated my arch nemesis Luis. This should break the prince's curse. We went from rank 8. I thought we would just go to rank 7 because we killed Luis, so now we're
So
up
you
1
lot
rank.
were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was
Survives.
truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much.
Yufa not even being upset that her lance has been stolen, like,
Do you not agree?
this writing.
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
Girl, you have your own, see, like, they're slapping the characterization of Yufa from, like, 10 hours game time ago in the face. Like, the Yufa from 10 hours ago would not at all want this.
Speak the truth.
She had, like, a breakthrough of autonomy and now just has no
We have
autonomy. Now
sought
she's
to
just a
save
plus
the
1 to
rightful heir to the throne.
our party.
To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
You're 4'11". We're not scared of
He
you.
had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However,
You did this for the prince. His father, the king, was a coward, puppet of Forden. It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son, for his bloody, useless corpse of a son, what made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the
This is
doubt.
actually insane manipulation. Insane emotional manipulation. Like, yeah, Luis sucked and was, like, charged with several counts of homicide, but these two, like, were saved from the orphanage by him, and now we're like, look, was he really worth your trust? Why don't you consider the fact that he was evil, and now you should join us? Oh my god, this is
Hold a
crazy.
moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
no, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna,
Oh, bro, I
guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew.
don't believe that their immediate reaction to their master being killed would be, oh, I guess you were looking out for us. I don't believe that's in character for them, but, you know, it's a
I couldn't
JRPG.
protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sudden igniter experiments, and
Ooh, Basilio, an experiment survivor? I think that's the first time we've heard this. The gaslighting plea, I'm saying, like, they're like, no, he had to die, and we had to not tell you anything, because you guys are untrustworthy, but now we trust you. Oh.
And now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that don't feel right after you wake.
I knew this was where the story was going, but I thought we would get, like, at least a week of game time
Maybe
before
we'll
they
open
come
up that
around.
restaurant
Like,
after all, eh?
Luis died, like,
See
probably
you
20
around,
minutes ago.
Lady Juna.
They just, okay. Expert level, like, emotional intelligence. They just moved on right away.
I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that. You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
I think if I were to write this, I would be like, these two have never been able to trust anyone in their entire lives, and they slowly grew to like this group, not even to trust this group, but they grew to like this group. And this group killing Luis once again puts them back on their own. They once again only have each other, and there should be a level of, like, betrayal and it's like a sensation of hatred towards them that could then be worked against, but it's like for them to immediately be like, thank you. You did something for us, and now we thank you for looking out. Like, I think it's a little too on the nose for right after we
Never
killed
could
their
say
master.
what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
He's still dead.
That should have lifted the curse.
It didn't. Oh.
What's going on?
Just got a Steam
The cursed
achievement.
thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public.
Oh, we don't?
Let's go back to the inn.
We've already done so much in public, including killing Luis.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
I still am not even convinced. They've told us Luis is dead like 20 times, so I'm like, I should believe it. But it feels so wrong. I don't know. Like, we didn't even really have a real boss fight against him because he started on half health because we wounded him in the cutscene before. It just feels like such a weird way to send off the main villain to this point. The whole game has been, how do we kill Luis? And then we just killed him. Like, it just worked. And I said, like, so many times, the plan isn't gonna work, and then it worked.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body
Right.
double.
Like, something is going on here.
No, there's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
It's definitely part of the narrative. Like, it's part of the narrative at this point, because even they can't believe it. So
And
something's
Luis would
gonna
have
happen.
nothing to gain from faking his death, surely.
When Luis
After all,
reincarnates as
it
some
put the
hideous
lance in
monster or something,
Forden's
I'm
hands.
yeah, I bet there'll be
Knowing
some
all that,
storyline where he comes back to some
Might the curse have been cast by someone
extent.
else entirely?
But that would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, eh?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
Forden.
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
How would Forden know? How would Forden know the specifics of her pursuit of this man unless he was there? It's probably that, isn't it? It's like, but I didn't tell anybody that I slashed. I was too ashamed to tell anyone. So how would... It was Forden.
Fie. No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... No.
I knew it!
This
I'm smart as
I
hell.
believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture
Not
the
you
criminal.
clock it right, it being in the very, like,
Shame that
next
my
text
failure
box.
kept me from it.
Okay, Shoefleece, okay.
What?
I know how these
Just
JRPGs work.
earlier, Forden said.
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person
What?
at the main festival tomorrow.
Question Forden in
We'll
person.
need that
Galka is
divine
not
lance back,
smart.
too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
And Yufa not even giving a fuck is still sensing me. Like, her whole character was about how
Hey,
important her religion is to her, and this is a...
She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities.
She doesn't care that the prime thing of her religion is in the hands of the Sanctus Church. After we promised it would not be in the hands of the Sanctus Church. It's literally Heisme who's like, we have to get it back. Yufa doesn't give a fuck. What a bastardization of the Yufa we've met to this point. Galaga having a brain the size of a pea, right? I should get off her. She literally can't store much more brain matter in her head. She's 3 centimeters tall.
All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
But no, because it doesn't matter that we have Forden's approval. Luis was literally number 2 on the rankings. So everybody who was a fan of Luis will now absolutely hate us. Like, it doesn't make... I'm so...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance he presented, I take it that's why you went to Verger Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Yeah, she's out here shit-talking the Pope on the day the Pope died.
A bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctus Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
I have a new theory. I think the curse is feeding off of her life, and there's gonna be a moment where she like sacrifices herself to like save the prince or whatever. She's gonna be like, now watch how one great sacrifice can save the world. And that's gonna be Rella's big moment, because she needs a big moment of some kind if she's not gonna be a party member.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
They never show someone being like sick in media unless something comes of this. And why would a character be sick in this game unless they have a curse feeding off their life force?
On the harder drinks today, just to be safe.
She's finished. Rella, you will be dying by the end of the game, I predict.
We could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday.
Oh, cuties. Oh. We love them. Their sister bond is so cute. Rella's nose job is botched. That was cute. I like that scene. That was like one of my favorite scenes recently. It seems Juna wasn't able to get much from Rella.
About that.
If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow.
Let's rest.
I'm sure you've got lots on your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow. Could Forden truly have killed His Highness? If the attack was by his hands, we must have our answers from him, no matter the means. The true culprit behind the curse must be brought to justice and fast. His Highness's life is at stake.
That's Luis.
Luis was by no means an innocent man, but we've still killed someone we shouldn't have. It's not so much that I feel guilty, but I have a sense of foreboding. I hope it's only my imagination. Let me put that in Rapomi's manifestations. You should. Also, once again, I'm pissed about Yufa. Like, it just, okay, she gave us Dracadias, the lance, on the explicit permission that, like, she comes with us and it never leaves her side. And like I said at the time, it makes no sense for her to agree to that plan because she has now put her people in danger politically. She has embroiled herself in a geopolitical crisis that doesn't even really involve her. And so she longs to see the future that we want, apparently, but it doesn't make any sense for her to, like, be as active of a participant when she has her own people to care about and they're so deeply important to her, and this whole conflict has literally no bearing on what her people's future is. And then she gets the lance, like, taken away from her. It's used for the plot. It succeeds. Now she has people looking at her, probably, and she doesn't even have the lance anymore. She let it out of her sight when that was the, like, she should be way more upset if nothing else, but she doesn't seem to care. And it's like, okay, I guess the person they introduced us to 10 hours ago was wrong. It's not that this person is now wrong, it's that the 10 hours ago person was wrong. Like, okay, why can't we get consistency?
Forden, that cur. I'd long believed the church was not as pristine as it presented, but this, if he truly was the man behind the attack, we must reclaim the spear and swiftly.
We've finally taken down our greatest foe, yet it seems we can't celebrate just yet. I was naive to think taking down Luis would solve our problems. We murdered Luis, but the prince's curse is unbroken. We went through so much to get here, and I can't help but feel conflicted. And to make things worse, Rella seems to be hiding something. She's never been a very good liar. Okay, I'm gonna save here, end my stream. I'll be live again at some point this week. We're back. What? Well, I have work tomorrow. You know, these rare Monday streams, we don't always stay for long, but we came here for a moment. But I'll be live again at some shoe ending stream gives me week whiplash. Oh my god, why did I even say weeklash? It gives me whiplash. Shoe ending stream gives me whiplash. One look with a big flash. Why don't you give us a countdown? How am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to know when I'm ending my stream? It's a surprise to me. It's a surprise to me too. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Let me see if there's someone to raid. Let me see. There isn't. I've already decided there isn't. I've already decided there isn't. Okay, bye. Bushy, please, no. No more Bushy raids. He banned me. He banned me last time. He timed me out for no reason. I was being very kind and welcoming and accepting, and he timed me out for 10 minutes.